What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I am a top player in Risk Global Domination. I have a daily show on YouTube, twice daily in fact. You can subscribe to the Kill Pete strategy to free Pete if you want to come along the ride with me. We're playing Europe Advanced, Progressive Capitals, and let me just tell you folks, the last seed is my least favorite, so we're gonna have a challenge today. We're blue. These are the blizzards. Okay, what sort of connections do these blizzards incentivize? We have the Scotland, kind of like a long noob corner up at the top, split. On the bottom, we have the 1 line, and choke through. We have the 2 line is split. We have the 3 line, choke through Bulgaria and Romania. And we have the 4 line is normal. So we have normal east and shocked to see an Iceland cap. Okay. Always a noob in Iceland. I don't mind this if I wasn't in the final seat, but I guess we're going to just be going for the safe 3. Hopefully we get Deneric or Southeastern Europe or both, but that's our very obvious best possible cap, I think, is the 3. That's fine. That's how we're going to play it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Europe Advanced, Progressive Capitals, the Risk, Meta Settings, Auto 60 with an expert automated bot. In the unlikely event that anyone disconnects, Fog and Blues are on, Portals Alliances are off, and as I said, I'm in the ultimate seat, playing as blue. If we were red, I mean, the Alps cap is nice. Would we see red take the Alps cap? There's too much of this board that we're kind of blind to. We don't see any of the bottom of the map. So whoever's coming out the bottom, we'll have to figure that out by inference. Yeah, so I have to neighbor cap red, unfortunately. I'm not going to not pick that capital. That is my best choice for a capital. Maybe we get bait capped and he rolls me turn 1. That'd be fun. But this is still a snap take on that. I'm not picking anything else. Yeah. Turn 1, Iceland is OP. Best position you've ever seen in this game. I can't believe people don't always cap in Iceland. Oh, wait, they do. Don't do it, folks. I don't recommend it. So we see almost all the caps. This is magenta. This is green. This is blue. This is... Guess we figure... Oof. Figure white is Gascony then. He popped through that 3 like it was nobody's business. So I don't know that anyone is on the bottom. That means red's going to take this and my line is to go down. Unless red rolls me turn 1. If red rolls me turn 1, I kind of laugh. But I couldn't have done anything else with the spawn, so... Green is rolling something. 2 dice manual. Blitz gets his card. Okay. Did he roll a cap, you think? Red's going to take that pocket. They checked my cap. Do it, man. So maybe you get lucky. Doesn't even bother to take his pocket. Okay. Strange decision. What's stopping you from taking the pocket? And purple's on Russia. We have a truly unfortunate circumstance. Having to be in the final seat. And hopefully we get an okay roll. Yes, we get a great roll, in fact. See if either white and green break me. More likely red. But red could just easily actually take his pocket, and then we don't have to be antagonistic to each other inherently, despite the fact that we're neighbor cap. Magenta's going to break white on this line, right? Try and take the split noob corner. This is very... Okay, so Magenta is playing very predictably like a newer player would. They take a easy, obvious bonus that's like good early, and then they see, well, what's the next bonus I can take? And I'm going to have to try and hold a split position. And then white, of course, is going to take it back. Says, well played. Maybe he's going to let him hang there. And green doesn't hold anything, right? I might be collateral damage to green if he decides to go up. Hopefully not. You know, it looks like white removed him. So Magenta, in case you see this in the unlikely event that you watch this, and he sees the cap. This is green rolling the cap. Turns with no troops. Yeah, bought it out immediately. Rolled the cap and lost. Okay, so hopefully, I get green's cap for free, unless we don't know who's here. Yeah, so Magenta, if you watch this, going for a split position, you've already broken white. So white isn't going to let you hold that split position. The way you actually play Iceland is you want to do it linear, step into Scotland, then step into Oslo. But also, the way you want to play Iceland is by not playing Iceland. Don't do it, it's dumb. And going for a split position is your second very obvious noob mistake. Why isn't red taking his bonus, though? What I would expect to see him do. Okay, we get a 2-cap open, unless purple's right here. I think purple's not. I think purple's busy with Russia. Maybe they see it. Maybe they just get green's cap for free. No, they're taking Russia. Okay. Do I even want to be up there, though? Maybe I don't. Here's the thing. Maybe I don't want to be there. I kind of want the cap, but I don't want to pay too much for it. Can I take Germany? I don't think this is the play. I know, weird not seeing me go for a 1-cap. I don't think I want it. I truly don't. I truly don't think I want it. I don't think it benefits me. I want Magenta, who's a noob corner noob, to get into a war with purple up at the top. I don't want to be in between those two guys. So, let the noob corner noob be a noob. Noob's going to noob. How many times can you say the same word? Yeah, I think this part of the board, there's nobody. So I get to take a bunch of board without offending anyone. Red isn't actually generating extra troops and they're not breaking me, so. Maybe they break me now, but. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, green's just going to put shit behind red. Make it more expensive for him to take his bonus. And I can still get this cap for free. It's crazy. Whoever was on that side now isn't. Nobody went for it. Nobody went for the free green cap. The button went all the way around every player. Nobody went for it. All right, red. You're only on 5. Do you take your bonus? Roll 3. Just do it. I don't know why you're not taking your fucking +4, dude. Good enough. Yeah, you should also clean me out of Italy. But you don't. Okay, he knows enough to manual. Okay, he breaks white. Ooh, that's a douchey play. Why would you break white? Better white than me, I guess, but why would you break white? What does purple do now? Does purple go up this line and get the cap? That's going to be death for magenta. Purple's going to be really happy to see a cap there. He's guarding against me. He's going to go one of two ways then. He's going to go down or he's going to go up, but he's not going to go mid if he's guarding with 4s. His cap also sucks. So if we can negotiate respect with purple, then we're laughing. Gets the cap. Just cleans the +8. Gets the cap. No, fails the cap. Lol. Okay, well that means I have to go for Orient then. Maybe Africa, I don't know. So purple sees what I'm doing in Orient. I'm just claiming it. I'm not breaking them. I'm not aggressing them. I want them to go up. I want them to get that cap. Okay. Dope Iceland capper sets on 3. I guess he's in the first seat, so that isn't a negative. First good move we've seen them make. Where do they use their troops? He's fast. I wouldn't have expected this dope to be fast. Don't know what he did. He has Spain, I think. Okay, white also sets on 3 and removes him. So white's at war with magenta. Huh. White lost their cap. White lost their capital. Green bot sets. Does this go break Russia? That'd be funny. I would lol. I would lol. Does it actually? Ho ho ho! Poor perpy boy! Perpolius! Okay, no, there's probably a stack there guarding. Red on 9, red breaks me? No. Yeah, red takes Africa. Okay. Ah, red takes Splitally. Okay. Yeah, Russia was not broken, and now purple gets that capital. So we have know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and predicted 6. He guards against a 3, ups it to a 5. This is not what we want to see. Okay. Thinking what he'd like to do. Okay. I'd love to see. Why would you stack? Ugh. Stacking there makes me want to hit you. Who are you? Bro 877. Okay, so German flag. I'm gonna try not go to war with you. Oh, those dice were shitty. He doesn't know I don't have it. I'm gonna try not go to war with you. Magenta's wasting troops down there instead of coming out of their pocket. Magenta's bought it. Shocking. The dope who captained Iceland. Okay, so now what happens? This is good for purple as long as he don't aggress me. Green kill's probably on the table here, here, and here. These are the final green positions, I would guess. White on 10. And who gets the magenta cap? Purple, right? See if purple breaks Orient, thinking I have it. Then we'll know that purple's an asshole. A really tough orient take. 14 for red. Yeah, red has 2+4s. Happy for red. I'm happy we didn't go to war with each other. Makes his cap at 20. I can match. Maybe at some point red goes to war with me. I don't know that they do now. I think if they were gonna, they would have. Yeah. Takes Germany, right? Sure. Yep. That's helping clean green. Doesn't take, goes in. I see. Okay. Yeah, and 15. Let's see if we see the 6v3. Let's see if we see that. That will inform how I play. Don't do that. Do not roll 9v3. I will know everything I need to know about you. He's just guarding his Russia. With off-cap stacks, right? He's just afraid to lose his Bono. Now he's moving into the noob corner. There might be some green in Africa is the thing. I'm trying not to feed the kill. Is that it for magenta? Okay, so we have eyes on the magenta kill. Fuck! Fuck! Irritating. Alright, let's see if I'm the one who gets these kills. What is white on? 15. So white has this then. Where's white going with that 8? Into Prussia, right? Yeah, easy take for white. White's not hunting kills. I love Netherlands. Is this it for green? 1, 2, 3? Or is there a piece in Africa? There's also a possibility there's a piece up here. We just don't know. We did get a card. 15 for red. All right, here's where the board's going to start to heat up. So purple, I hope, doesn't now flip and try and kill me. I can probably get the green and the magenta kills. And then what? White? We're in a 4-player game. Okay, 29 cap. You're going into white. Red's going into white. Okay. That says thanks. Okay, no, they're good with each other. Red does not go into white. Okay. Purple. Break? Didn't do it last round. I don't think it's less like he does it now. He's just guarding. It's a lot of guarding you're doing. Those are troops. Some of those troops should be on your capital, I think. All right, so we're going to set kill magenta, set kill green. I'm getting respectful well playeds from everybody. We're going to greedily claim too much. Let's see who addresses. Kill magenta. And that all goes on capital. Let's see who addresses. White has to break me. He's crying because he doesn't want to break red. We don't want this game to stalemate. Who's the fish? Red also breaks me. And the same bonus. Okay. This isn't the end of the world. Those guys are both respectful. It's purple. This is bad. This is bad play. But he's respectful as well. Nope. He's breaking red. No set. Nice big stack on the bottom. Purple was the most respectful of me. Looks like he hit white. White's reciprocating? We don't know the location of the white cap yet, but we're getting a ton. Yeah, Germany was broken by... Red's Germany was broken. I don't know if I want to remove red from the bottom. Red's good. Why didn't he take his bonus? Yeah, red's not starting shit with me. Purple continues to off-cap stack in defense. It's way too many troops off capital, man. That might be killable if my cap is open. That is a sign of don't fuck with me. We match purple. This is white's least defensive turn. They hold France, but not. Okay. Can I get them to roll their cap? Can I just kill them? Maybe we try kill white here. Depends on what's on their cap. But then the game stales with 3 players, with red being a good opponent and purple being shitty. It puts a punch on cap. Matches. Okay. Purple just continues to add. They don't even realize it was set. This is crazy. Let's make sure the game stalemates style of play, just so you guys all understand. This guarantees that this game stalemates. Guy sits on a bonus, doesn't use his additional troops. This is beginner play from Bro877. So I just don't want to lose because of some dope beginner who doesn't know how to advance the game state, isn't even trying. I want him to suicide into not me. And it looks like he's doing that. It looks like he's suiciding into not me, which is great. So who has the 3 caps? Purple, right? Purple has all 3. What do we actually think White has? Yeah. I mean, if he doesn't have a set on 3, he's dead. I'm not going to roll less than 100% roll. And White's like, oh, fuck. Purple's been fucking rocking him from the top line. I don't know why. I guess Purple respects me because I've been generating the most. But this is where I'm trying to use my troops before the game locks out. He's quitting here. Okay. This is White quitting. White says, ah, fuck. Fook. So we don't get a 4th card. Ideally, the bot doesn't set in. This is nuts, guys. Whatever you do, don't do this. At some point, you just gotta say, okay, they're not breaking me. I'm gonna stop adding guard stacks. Those guard stacks get popped. $69. All right, one more turn and we kill the bot. We go into a 3-player scenario. Red is thinking about what to do. Red's thinking about betraying me. That would be unwise. That might give the bot a higher placement. Wouldn't shock me if he did, though. Yeah, red is very fast. Going into purple. Huh. Purple 4. I think we just clear white. We just clear white and trade. Yeah, purple's beating on red. This is perfect for me. Exactly what I need. The beginner attacking the other guy who's... It actually looks like I'm collabing with fucking purple, to be perfectly honest. From the perspective of white and red, it probably looks like purple and I are a very hard team, but they don't see what's going on in the East. I see this shit. I'm like fucking worried there's a Cold War happening. They don't see that. I don't fucking blame anyone for thinking that we are a team. But all I think I need to do here, take white, make him die. And we hold a set for next turn. Okay. What do you feel about 100 caps? 100 caps pretty strong. Says well played. Thank you. You as well. Now red has to hit purple. Yeah, good game, I think. Well, depends on what red does here. But sets gets the 55 and gives me the way. You want second. He wants second. Do I give him second? He wants me to work on perps with him. He is a better player. This probably pisses him off. If I had all my troops on one cap, I could just outright kill red and then beat purple in the 1v1. So this is actually a situation where 2 caps is detriment. Red is clearly a good player. I think we have enough to get that fucking kill, though. We get bad dice. Maybe we don't. Does purple help? Yeah, purple helps. Holy shit, those dice are amazing. Sorry, red. Couldn't do it. There's really no reason for me to work with you. Oh, fuck. He has no troops on his capital. Whew. Okay. Let's see if it's set. All right. I'm pretty sure purple just sucks, so we should be fine. Well played, man. Too many off-cap troops, though. Yeah, so I gave the weaker opponent a higher placement. And this is him botting out. He's like, "Hi, I got my second. I'm happy." Quick Q&A question. We watch our opponents slowly and sadly disconnect. This one is from Fluffy Steak. Hello. Hey, Pete, I'm new to Risk and I've watched your latest video. It was like a 3-hour-long game. I was wondering, in your opinion, what map is usually the fastest to play on? It's less about the map than it is the mode. If you want quick games, play 5-round rumble. Or sorry, speed blitz is now it's called, right? If you want to guarantee quick games, right, just play the mode that ends on 5 turns. If you want a bit of a longer game, World Domination. Fixed World Dom tends to take longer than Prog World Dom, but I will say that Caps is obviously going to be the slowest mode. I'm sure I get a card. And there's very good reason why Caps would be the slowest mode. Right, the Caps provide a defensive structure. And to be perfectly honest, any mode in Risk can stalemate, but the answer is far less about the map. Larger maps can stalemate, smaller maps can stalemate. It's far less about the map and far more about the mode. So that's how I answer your question. The least stalemating mode is Speed Blitz, and then probably 70. And Zombies, World Dom, and then Caps, I think. probably. But like fixed and progressive also changes that. So it's not just a map. It's not just the mode. It's not just the map. It's everything that works in concert with everything else to produce the circumstance. But it's a good question. I think it's a question that's worth asking. Oh fuck! Damn it! Now I can't world on them. Ah! All right, we'll wait a turn. That was a missplit. It's fine. It's totally fine. We got one from the Lex Express. Hello. Yo, Pete, your videos are better than most shows and movies streamed by Netflix. Holy shit. I mean, I appreciate the compliment. What are your thoughts on why these shows mostly suck nowadays? I personally can't stand the PC/woke stuff. Oh, okay. So, I remember speaking to my father when he was in his 40s, and I was like really jazzed about TV. He's like, nah, I'm not interested. I've seen it. And I couldn't imagine then what I feel right now. It's not that, look, things have changed. I'm not saying things haven't, but you have changed too, right? Keep in mind that you are not a part or distinct from this context. What you like changes. I think that the type of television I create here is obviously compelling to a certain type of people who want to, if you're interested in getting better at the game of Risk, if you are, interested in having a more sort of interactive relationship with the creator, you guys can ask me questions like this one. As far as the culture war thing, the culture war question, I personally can't stand the PC/woke stuff. I find political correctness adorably stupid. That's kind of how I think about it, right? Like you guys, what level of analysis are we talking about? Are we talking about the compassionate level of analysis where people are deserving of respect, irregardless of any attribute or characteristic? I would say that's obviously a yes, right? But as far as digging into the granularity of that, like I'm not going to spend too much of my precious time and attention worrying about which identity category might be more valuable or more important to pay attention to and in which way. And the reason I won't waste any time doing that is because every time, this is my rule, every time you hear a story, someone telling you a story about why X person deserves something more than Y person, it's bullshit. And that works in every way. That works for those who would seek to perpetuate the status quo, and that works for those who would seek to reset it, redefine it, the revolutionary side of the culture war. I don't play this game, right? I say it is important to treat other people with respect and love and unity. That's actually where I want to end. The message that you don't hear a ton in culture. What's your thoughts on why these shows mostly suck nowadays? Where's the optimism? Where's the unity? I don't want only divisive content. I don't want to pay attention to X versus Y, man versus woman, black versus white, Jew versus Christian, liberal versus conservative. You can go on and on and on. The list goes on forever, right? I don't want to pay attention to that. I, in fact, want to pay attention to the opposite. The opposite isn't the framework of X v Y. The opposite is unity. I'm a person, so are you. And so is that third person over there, who we may know nothing about. It might be difficult for us to empathize with. But they are valid, and they matter, and you are valid, and you matter. And I love you. Defeating a bunch of noobs. Yeah, no shit, eh? Okay, so Red wasn't actually a novice. Red was a burner account of some kind, because Red was fast and good. But I'm not surprised that Purple is a novice. And yeah, I'm not I don't know what was up with Magenta. I don't know, some weird shit this game. I hope you enjoyed this video. I did. Thank you guys so much for the questions. I think, long story short, the answer to the question, Lex, is that TV shows are really, it's much easier now to make a show that is visually amazing, right? Very impressive. compared to, TV I used to grow up watching. But it's far harder to make a show that tells an original, compelling story. I'm very much a plot guy. And to be perfectly frank, there are only so many different types of stories to be told, right? Some variant of the hero's journey or whatnot. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you found some of it fun and entertaining, maybe even a little bit educational and informative. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and come along the ride with me. I have a daily show on YouTube. And shout out to my homies who like the videos. I love you folks. Thank you for watching. And until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.